Hey, this is Doug Side of Rose for Game Shampoo, and today we're going over the side quest, The Final Descent, found within the Raven Rock Mine, which naturally is in Raven Rock. Go inside the mine and talk with Gracious, this fine old fellow here, one of the very few Imperials to be found on Solstheim. So, now talk with him and agree to help.
Secret the East Empire Company swept up.
So
it killed my great-grandfather, Gratian Kyrelius. The East Empire Company called my wife. I found an unsent letter. It describes it. The East Empire Company must have felt it was a... It is. Well, I assume it is. I haven't been able to find the entrance. Fine. I'm telling you, there's something... Look, my wife now... Time's my enemy. It's caught up with me. I do. I want to know what happened to Gratian. Gratian kept it. Here's everything I have. The letter, the key. Please. She thinks that old age is out of my mind, that I'm seeing things. I realize she cares about me, but she has to understand that I can't. Then I'll settle down peacefully, and I've been waiting for this. I just hope both of you don't mistake my enthusiasm for insanity.
alright, well, all that talking is done. That sets everything up and lets you begin this quest. I do talk with his wife a little just to kind of learn her side. But after that, little poking around just to see what's up here. Also, naturally, because this originally had a run time around 45 minutes, I wanted to reduce that. So you actually can drop down if you've got any spells which render you ethereal, because then you can just drop and you won't take any fall damage. Do not attempt it, otherwise it will kill you. If you don't have the ethereal form, shout. Oh, just do what I'm doing. Follow along the sides and kill all the frostbite spiders as well as that odd skeever. Once you make it down to the bottom, approach those boards. Now take them down with magic or spells. Go through the door. And now it's time to start wandering through these halls. Throughout this entire area you are going to encounter a lot of Drogar. Take your time fighting them. Now I've got above par armor, which is helping a lot. And of course periodically looting the body. Be careful, there's a pressure plate in that point which can trigger that spike wall. You really don't want a spike wall hitting you generally. Okay, all that's done. And just follow along the path. Another Drogar will animate there. There are a couple more around here as well. Nothing immediately here, but once you go up that slope and enter this room, you need to take on 6 of them. At least one of them is a summoner, so anticipate encountering at least one Frost Atronach like what you're seeing here. Now, be careful managing your stamina thanks to the frost damage, which will take a hit. So, that generally means if you are a mage, you're going to be in good shape because, well, they're not using shock damage, which drains out your health. Huh, most of the time I edit that out prior. Oh well. Heal a bit. You can quick access this. Yeah, you can quick access that. It is a master lock. You can come back here once you get the key for the area a little later. So, collect everything you can, follow along. That is the Solstheim, Skyrim deposit that you can loot. There's also an alchemy. Yeah, an alchemy lab you can use if you happen to build up a supply and feel like trying things. Be wary of the soul gem traps. That's not the first one you're going to encounter. Oh, that's not the last one you're going to encounter. Last ones you are going to encounter. Those are the first 2. There's one more farther in. In the meantime, you've got this Death Lord and at least two to 3 other Drogar to deal with in this area. Now, take them on, go up the stairs, and just keep going up, following the path in front of you. Head across that bridge, collect all the loot you feel like. Then you want to look for the pedestal with the handle on it. That pedestal's handle is what will open the door on the far side. Oh yeah, and below that enchanter you find that very useful... Ah, there's the hand lever. There it is. At any rate, so head over to the east to collect a spell tome for Ice Spike. That's the only place you can find that particular one. Okay, this is the second soul gem trap, and for the love of God, try and take it out at range. Use the weapon, provided if you don't have a bow and arrow on hand. You probably have plenty of arrows, but not so many bows. Take a little time, loot. Yeah, loot the bookshelves and then continue forward. I'd be mindful of the traps, which kind of zigzag. Now, you think going through the door would be the way? No, actually, to the west is an opening. Hey, come on. Like I said, there's an opening. If you're having trouble finding it, just turn on this quest in the quest tracker. Drop down. This is a point of no return. Until you finish this mission now, you're in here. Thankfully, it's not much farther. So, head on up the slope to the top of the stairs where you'll find Gratian. Feel free to read. Honestly, read the journal if this is going too fast for you. Otherwise, you're going to miss some useful information. The sword I pick up, the Blood Skull, is important. You need to equip it in order to get through. Now, to solve this, you need to use the varying two-handed power attacks. For the horizontal ones, move backwards. For the vertical ones, simply stand in place. Now, if you're feeling a little leery on this part, equip the Whirlwind Sprint to make it easier. Otherwise, just careful timing does work very well. Alright, here we are. Final room. Problem here? Dragonborn Priest. And, this guy can be a pain in the butt to deal with. Now, partly because they can summon Seekers. Also because this Dragon Priest loves using electric attacks. Those do decent damage, drain magicka as well. So, now, even a melee build like this guy has trouble with it. Naturally, gotta keep myself healthy using the various potions I have. A lot of this is, I know I need to take my time and just fight things full and proper. You want the Dragon Priest to go off to the side and leave you alone while you're dealing with the Seeker. Otherwise, you're very likely to wind up dead. Deal with the Seeker, then turn your attention to the Dragon Priest. More than anything, you want the Priest to drain down their magicka so they can't use their spells. It does happen. It just takes a while. Alright. Now, like I said, deal with the Seeker, deal with the Priest. Get in there and stay as close as you can if you're a melee fighter. If you're a ranged fighter, keep at the maximum range that your weapons allow. This guy has enough health or armor that it's actually kind of difficult to take him on. Watch your health. If you can do anything that reduces magic damage, specifically shock damage, use it. I thought I had some potions of resist shock because I tend to stock those things up. Not in this case. Also, remember about your shouts. Unfortunately, Marak had been kind of annoying. And every time thus far I've gotten a dragon soul, he's stolen it. Even though there's only a 25% chance it'll do that. Alright. So, you're not done in here quite yet. Once you've taken down the priest, you can loot the chest I ignored earlier. There's not a lot in there, it's generally a little gold. But with that done, head to the far eastern side and approach that word wall.
I knew I'd find you! That's all you've got? Close! No!
You're back. Please, tell me what you found. Let me see that. Huh, I knew it. Gratian's death wasn't because of a rockfall. It was just a story to keep people away from the tombs. Now that I have his journal in hand, I can get some closure from the East Empire Company. Make them pay for lying to everyone. Thank you. Now, I believe I owe you a little more than a debt of gratitude for all that work you did. Here, it's not much, but it's the best an old retired miner can do. Those cowards left decades ago. Every single damned one of them. The moment the ebony mine dried up, they pulled up stakes. Ridiculous. Solstheim is still rich in ebony ore. I know there's more down there. I can smell it. I come from 3 generations of miners, and I'm telling you that the East Empire Company was wrong.